Hi guys, how are you doing? So I'm happy because I made it. I finally made an extra file. I made this file with Java package, and yes, this is the application I made. So now I had this application in my computer installed. So there we go. Every time I run this new application that I made with, this is an executable file. As you can see, is one executable. And if I click to it, there we go. You've seen it. How is running my application. And so yes, I just want to show you just making this is my text editor, my compiler. I made it by my own. I built it. So what we are going to do is to build a new method that does the entire process of Java packaging for us. And I would like to use this this so at the same time I will show you how can you build an executable file with Java package. So the first thing you need is to you have to first you have to build a jar file which a jar file including your jar here for instance this is my application. So you have to open the command prompt, go to the folder where your class file is. For instance, here we go. We are going here. This time it's very simple because I'm not using external libraries. But I'm not using external libraries this time. And yes, I have to create the jar. So I type here hello YouTuber, yeah, this is the jar, this will be the jar application in the name of our application. So yes, this I would say welcome YouTube. I would say welcome YouTube. Now we are going to compile the file. Okay, so here we are building the jar file, create file, and include manifest. That is what it means. We have to include this thing so that the asset Java package does include a manifest file in so that a manifest file will be included in the jar file, and now we have to tell the program which files has to be included there. Here we will say, here we will tell that includes the frame test class, because that is the file that does include the application, and so the installer will later install the runtime for Java, and hopefully you can share your. So now it's building. Yes, here I say now the jar is created. Now we can start compiling, and here you have to write the command jpackage, the input file where your application is. In this case, the same thing. The same folder where my class file is, as well where my jar is. So yeah, so you have to input is this folder. I included the input, the name of the application, hello YouTube. The application. The main jar, you have to include the main jar. Is hello YouTube. Yeah. Type X. Here you can, if you want to be shown a console, you have to include this option. As well, if you want to include an icon file, yes, this time we will include an icon file. If you want to include an icon file, I tell you now what you have to write. Yes, so if you type in your terminal JavaFx help, you can see all the options you have with you. So in this file, for instance, we shortcut. Icon. So I'm going to include an icon as well. there we go. We have the options we want in our file. This is an example of what you should type, and this will create a very. Now we will make it. Now it's building the file. We will use this time to make our for instance this is the method with that, because in my application I made this package I made it, so we are going to make it more thorough, so that we make a boolean, for instance, as well. Boolean if dependency. For instance, we make it this boolean as well, and use now boolean dependency. So boolean if icon, boolean if icon, boolean if dependencies, no, if javafx, because javafx is very complex, and you have to include some arguments that I've not already worked out. It's very hard to build an application with javafx. And this is here. Typex. There we go. installer. This is our installer. This is our created installer with the icon. So yes, we once we execute this, you see that it's installing the program, and as you will, it takes a while until it will be installed. So it is 37. It's being installed. Yeah. And about that, it's too awkward to write this with mine. Actually, it's tiresome to write this thing. It's too boring to. I would like to use this program, but okay. So yeah, so here we have our application, our install application. Here is JPACKAGE with its icon. As I didn't add anything like win shortcut or win menu, I cannot find my application here, but if you include that argument, you will find here your application. So here is how you build an executable. In this case, looks like we did something wrong, like not including yes, in this case I guess we did wrong not including main class. Yeah, we have to say, because it's not working, main class will just main class is from test. We have to tell which the main class is. Different test. go, there we go, there we go, there we go. Okay, it's too awkward to work with my IDE. Okay, what is this? Confine if we are gonna now to install our recently built application executable installer with the fixed option of pointing where our main class is. In this case, it's not within a package, but if we had, for instance, here a package, for instance, package application, we had to include here had to write here application, and this class file should be here. So that's how you this is our app here, as we've seen this is our app here, and this is how you make a working this is how you make a working executable file with Java package. Thank you so much for watching this video. Press subscribe button if you liked it, and if you wanna further learning how to make applications. See you in the next one. Thank you.